Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to play more Pokemon Showdown Live, another viewer battle, this time against one of my longtime viewers, Forrest, who has been watching my streams since the very beginning, like for 4 years. I don't see him too often these days, but apparently Teslano, again, also one of my veteran viewers, I think Teslano was the second person to subscribe to my Resonance 22 channel, to put it into perspective, has built a team for Forrest. So, we'll see. I'm excited. If you're looking for more Pokemon, Age of Empires 2, etc., you are in the right place. Rest assured, I'll still be doing more AoE too. But if you want to see more AoE, then one of the best ways to do that is to support the content I do for other games. And one of the other ways you can do that is to, maybe get into Pokemon yourself. Give it a shot. You'll find that it is a very, very interesting competitive game. If you want to learn more about Pokemon, I have a tutorial link in the description below. The team I'm going to be using today is the custom team I made. This is another Lycanroc Dusk team because, God, do I love Lycanroc. I love this Pokemon so much. Do I need to make a female to balance the team out? Alright, Vice is female now. It is canon. This is the team. We've got a Choice Banded Lycanroc. I really like Choice Banded Lycanroc. Tough Claws makes it a much better Pokemon than most people thought it would be. Thank you so much, You're the Bows, for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Tough Claws actually affects Accelerock, which is really cool. It also affects Drill Run. I don't think this is a standard set for Lycanroc, though. A lot of people like to run Psychium Z, I think, for Stone Edge, which is quite strong. I've seen some interesting variants in this Pokemon. I think it's decent. I don't know if it'll be OU material. This is a Pokemon that no one's ever seen before in competitive OU, but me being a hipster, I just decided to splash it on the team there, do something unique. Now, in all seriousness, this is OU, so I did put a Landorus on my team, but I did build this team myself. And I've been assured that Forrest's team is pretty good. Landorus is my physical wall, so again, if you watch my tutorial, you know that at the start, when you're building a team, you want to focus on like a balanced team. So I have a defensive wall. This is my defensive wall. I also have this thing, which is a kind of a mixed wall, but more on the special side due to the EV spread, even though it has a little bit higher defense. This is my entry hazard setter upper, my stealth rocker. I actually just realized that they both have. This is my spiker. I lied, and one of the win conditions of this team is actually Mega Latios, which I'm super excited to actually use in a Wi-Fi battle. It's a very threatening Pokemon. It's actually a mixed attacker Mega Latios, so to catch people by surprise. And then we have an alternate win condition because you always want something with some sort of setup move. And this is Garon, my Volcarona, with Quiver Dance, and this is my Z move user with Psychium Z. Hopefully as a wall breaker to catch some people by surprise. And then we have a Scarfed Weavile here as a bit of a revenge killer. This is not the type of Weavile I like to run for reference. I prefer to run like Ice Shard and Choice Band and whatnot. But with Choice Scarf, Weavile is so fast that Icicle Shard isn't really necessary, and Icicle Crash can serve a similar purpose. It's got low kick for things like Tyranitar, Pursuit to catch people on the switch out, and Knockoff is just great. So, let's do this. Without further ado, challenging the Forest. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I am Picky asks, is the Discord only for subs? It's for subs and Patreon supporters. Because right now, YouTube, Twitch, and Patreon are my only source of income currently, as of this recording, but that will probably change in the future. And now it's time for some Mirror theme. Special playlist here just for Forest. This is not the original Mirror theme, though. I will reserve that for Teslano. But we get the XD Gale of Darkness Mirror theme, since... Well, this does look like a good team. Alright, so now we get down to the analysis portion of it, which is what I love in Pokemon. And this theme is great, too. Who's his Defogger? He has 3 potential Defoggers. I'm assuming this is Scarfed or Specs. They usually are. I doubt it's his Mega. It could be his Mega. This could be a Mega, but it really is. This is probably Stealth Rocker, Spikes, choiced in some way, Life Orb. This is Life Orb, Special Attacker, Special Attacker, Special Attacker, Special Attacker, Physical. He's primarily special attacking. This is bad because I am primarily physically defensive. What's he going to lead with? His rocker is likely to be Skarmory, and we always want to set up our entry hazards first. I am okay with it being Skarmory, so I'm just going to go with Landorus, and he's going to predict that properly, and he's going to lead with Tapu Fini, which sucks. This is going to force me to absolutely switch out. I can't U-turn here because most Tapu Finis are actually timid max speed, unless that's changed recently, but in my experience they are. So what do I have versus this thing? Because I do not run Power Whip. Nature's Madness deals 50% to everything, which is horrible for me, so... But I have to take it. Shit, I wish I ran Leftovers. Yeah, I have to take a Nature's Madness here, it sucks. Alright, went for Scald, that's good. He did not get the burn, that's even better. Now the question is, do I want to set up the Leaf Seed? Do I want to set up the Leaf Seed? Alright. Reduces the power of Dragon moves, and I can't status him. Well, I don't want to status him. Gyro Ball's neutral damage. I can knock him off. I can knock off anything. He's actually pretty good. I think knocking off is better than Leech Seed. Please don't be Mega. Please be Scarfed or something. Oh my god, he's also running Mega Latios? A Mega Latios mirror match? Alright, well now I guess I know what to title the video. That still did a respectable amount. Wait, what does this thing run that can actually... Oh, Earthquake. He's gonna EQ. Do I live that? That is the question. Ooh, do I live that? Another knockoff would really hurt him. I can predict the EQ by going into my own Latios. That's too meta. And then win the speed tie because I'm that good at this game. Okay, I can win the speed tie. And kill him with the Dragon Claw. I'm going to this thing. This thing can run Ice Beam. He might be my set. Do I go into my Mega Latios, risk the speed tie? That's so dumb. Kario's faster with the Scarf Ray. What's he gonna do? He's gonna EQ. Kario's not gonna take the EQ very well. Kario might die. That is bad news bears. I'm gonna go into this thing. If he Ice Beams, he's so good at Pokemon that I can't possibly be on his level. Okay, I got the Intimidate off. Now I need to go into Karia, and I need to threaten this thing with an Icicle Crash and Scarf. If he Draco Meteors me, that would be horrible. Wait a minute. He didn't Mega Evolve. Wait, shit. What is he? Is he Specs? He's Specs. That's even better. It's hard for me to talk through all the thoughts that are going through my mind while I'm battling, but, like, one thought in the back of my mind was, he's gonna Psychic again, so I'm just gonna go into Karia, and then threaten him out with a Choice Scarf Icicle Crash, which I know is faster. But I thought he would predict my switch, though. It was another possibility. But since he used Psychic, and he didn't Mega Evolve, now I think he's Specs or something. Or Scarfed. He might not have a Mega, or his Mega might be Tyranitar, because he would have already Mega Evolved by now. So now I only have to watch it for Mega T-Tar. Okay, so... Do I think he's gonna switch? Yes. Do I think it matters? Well, it only matters if Icicle Crash misses. It only matters if Icicle Crash misses. Just Scarf Knockoff's pretty good. That'll kill, right? Oh, no, it won't. No, it won't, no, it won't. I'm going for Icicle Crash. I know he's going on the Tapu Fini. I really wanted to go for knockoff there, predicting the Tapu Fini, but it's not like... I mean, if he stayed in, I would have lost the game completely, because knockoff would not have killed him, probably. Oh, Bandsider, aren't you already in the Discord? Because you can just go to Discord and in the bottom left, you go to the user settings and you go to connections, and if you connect to Twitch, you should be able to just automatically join the Discord. Leaf Alex asks, Coliseum theme? Yep. I'm glad you recognize it. Good taste in music. I Am Picky says, add Retaliate to Weavile if it's a Revenge Killer JK. Oh, ooh. Dude, I like Retaliate. It's not very good, but I like it. Rohit31 Troy says, hey Residence 22, tutorial videos in AV2 have greatly helped me improve my game. Just want to drop by and say thanks. Well, thank you so much, Rohit31 Roy. I think I said Troy earlier. Hey, Rohit31. Thank you. That is so sweet of you. I appreciate it. Okay. How do I stop this monstrosity? Do not Nature's Madness me. Don't do it. That is fine. He might not carry Nature's Madness. I'm going for knockoff again. No. No, I'm not. Or am I? Or am I? Somebody tell me, am I? Is he staying in? He might. Going back to Latios would be crazy. But going out into Chandelure would be good. Yes. We got him. There aren't that many people watching right now. But, you know, this is when I need a res got him emote or something like that. Maybe I get a Seems Good or a Res Night. I don't know. How many subscribers do I have in the chat? No, you don't need an invite, Bandsider. You were a subscriber. As long as you stay subscribed, you're in the Discord. This seems good. Yeah, it's like nothing I am picky. But I appreciate it, though. As far as viewer count goes. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna eat it from this thing, regardless of the fact I knocked this card off. What do I have that can best take this hit? So, he's going for a fire move. Should this thing have been like a Heat Ran? I don't think so, but Heat Ran feels... I love running Heat Ran with Ferrothorn so much. No, this is a terrible play, because that doesn't threaten him at all. I have to sack something here. Is it this fellow? Is it his time to die? Balls. Is it this guy's time to die? Do I need this thing for anything? It's at full health. I mean, this thing has no residual recovery. I'm sacking Landorus. I don't think I need it. The only reason I would need Landorus is to intimidate his Tyranitar, maybe. Because, like, his team is mostly special attackers. Unless he's, like, physical Nidoking, which is not absolutely insane. Like, it's not. You can run physical Nidoking. I just don't recommend it. Okay, so now I have a lot of options here, and I get a kill. What do I want to kill? And with what? He gets the first blood. But none of this thing. Does anything in this team want to take a Stone Edge? Yes, actually. Can't go for Drill Run because he has two things immune to it. Can't go for Fire Fang, he's immune to it. I mean, Stone Edge still hurts Teethar. It's just that, what's my play after that? Because I no longer have an Intimidator, right? It'd be to go back into Zyra, which is not good. Does anything want to take a big old Dragon move? He's got a well-balanced team. Teslano built him a good team. I am faster with this. I'm pretty sure Psychic kills. So I could even actually Quiver Dance in this thing, right? If I wanted to. But I think the smartest play is just go into... Well, Weavile is also just... I hate locking myself into a move. I'm pretty sure Psychic kills. I don't want to be really dumb, though, and not check that. Alright, well, as I suspected, it should have been obvious, but yes, Psychic kills this thing. And I think Psychic is a fairly safe play. If he goes out into Tyranitar, I will be very impressed. And that's actually quite bad for me and puts me in a similar situation where, once again, I would probably have to switch out into... Now, I could even Quiver Dance here if I really wanted to, because I don't think he can do that much to me. And that means, actually, if he goes out into T-Tar, he's in deep shit, because Bug Buzz does a lot. I'm actually going to Quiver Dance here, because he can't trick me anymore. Normally that's his secret weapon, is that you run Choice Scarf. I know this because I run Chandelure all the time. And he can't trick me anymore. So I can actually Quiver Dance here, and I wonder how many Quiver Dances it actually takes to kill Tyranitar. Interesting thought. And I wonder if it's Mega Tyranitar. But don't worry, for YouTube I will edit out everything. I need one more Quiver Dance, I think. Hey Rafella, welcome to the stream. Brackenforth asks, Dragon types resist fire rate. That is correct. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. I try to be super interactive with my viewer base. So anyone who's watching, like, say hello! Tell me about yourself. Ask some questions about Pokemon. At some point in the future, I'd love to play some VGC. I just don't have any mons for it, and then I have to beat Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which I'm getting close to. There we go! Ooh! Was I adding Sandstream into calculations? Yes, I was. We got him, boys! Where's my Res Got him emote? I need more emotes, but I also need more subscribers. I'm holding off and clicking the button because this is gonna be real good. This is gonna be real good. We got him! I'm so happy right now. God, I love Pokemon. Oh, it's just so satisfying when, like, a series of plays goes well, and hopefully, like, the people... If you're purely an Age of Empires fan, and just to support me, you watch my tutorial, and you watch some of these battles, and you watched this battle, and you just saw that, and you enjoyed that, please let me know. God, that would make my day. Because that was just sick. Here the boss is debated. Yeah, man! Oh, that felt so good! Oh, but I don't run Giga Drain! But I do run. I'm not gonna calc this. I think it's time. I'm gonna live his Scald. I think it's time to see how much damage we can do. That's a lot of damage. But it's not enough. It's not enough damage. You can't patch this up with Flex Tape. That's so what, 50%? Now, Shattered Psyche's base power is like way higher though, so Psychic would be like a 3FK. There's Sand Up. Does he have leftovers? Doesn't appear to be, right? Oh, yeah, alright. Oh, okay, no, it kills. Never mind. Just kidding, I'm just kidding. It kills. Maybe I got a low roll the first time. Or maybe I got a high roll the second time. Rafael says he used to play random because I was too new to create a team. Had lots of fun, maybe you can do a tutorial on that. Well, I did a Pokemon tutorial on how to build a team. So this tutorial still helps with the random battles. Oh, oops, it's actually for Pokemon. Oops. It'll still help you play VGC. I could do a random battle tutorial, but that it takes general skill with predictions. I will keep that in mind. Thank you for the suggestions. Yeah, I mean, watch it anyway, because it covers predictions and everything, and it covers how to build a team. So you don't even have to play random battles anymore if you don't want to. But I could do random battle tutorial. Am I gonna sweep him? Wait, why would he go into this thing? Does he have an answer to this? Did I win the video game? Did I get the sweep? Did I do it twice? God, I'm so filthy. Turn up the Mirrorby music. Oh my goodness. Not all my battles go like this, for the record. I had a battle earlier today, and it was versus Stormclouds, and it was extremely close. Stormcloud's a very good battler. I mean, all these players are good battlers, actually. It's just that I think I've been playing better. I've been really trying to focus on stream. It's so easy to get distracted when you're reading the Twitch chat and thinking about other things, but I think I've been playing really well, and I'm really happy with that. And hopefully everyone's been enjoying the show too. But yeah, that battle versus Stormclouds, I did lose. I ended up forfeiting that. I would upload that one to YouTube, but the battle itself was actually not that exciting. There were a lot of mind games going on, but it would have resulted in like a 3-hour stall fest. I could post it anyway. It could be interesting. And I do post losses. Definitely. I prefer my battles to be closer, but these battles are also really good to learn how to play. The way I set myself up for this one. Oh, okay, he's got Sucker Punch. All right. I don't get to 5-0 him. That is fine. He thought about that for a while, wondering if I was going to Quiver Dance again. That's really good that he runs Sucker Punch. Teslano, you god. That's why we love Teslano, man. And that was a great play from Forrest. Cool, so he has Sucker Punch, so I don't get to 5-0 him. That's nice. I don't even need to put in all these like disclaimers like I got plenty of really close battles, and I post my L's too. I post the good ones. The ones where either the commentary is sick or the battle is sick. How do I stop this crazy train? Oh, I wanted to look up what Misty Terrain did, but it didn't let me. Is this the one where... This is the one where I can't status him, right? It's not the one where I can't hit with priority moves. That doesn't matter. I'm gonna Ice Cold Crash this, right? Yeah, I'm gonna Ice Cold Crash. It's okay, though. I will miss. Let's miss! Do it! Fansider said, I'd love to see you play a fun battle with the classics like Gengar and Raichu, even if it isn't min-max perfect. I told you I'd miss, by the way. I mean, come on. Come on. I run Psychic on Garon on my Volcarona for a reason, because I can see the future. And the future is... I got rocked. Was Stealth Rocks the right play there? Couldn't he just have, like, flamethrowered me? I may live, because Weavile's special defense is okay, but couldn't he just have killed me? Did he just think he was gonna die? I think Stealth Rocks was a misplay there. I think that was a misplay. There's no Focus Sash to break on my team, or... I don't think the residual damage will matter that much. I don't. I don't know what his moveset is, though. He's got Sucker Punch and he's got Stealth Rock, but he must have, if he's physical, which I respect because physical Nidoking is something that 1, no one plays around, and 2, is legitimately okay. It's not great, but it is okay. Surely he carries a move that deals damage to me that's not Sucker Punch. He had an opportunity there. I think he missed it. I think he missed that opportunity. I swear he must have a move that dealt at least neutral damage. Because now I'm faster and I can just Ice Crash this thing. Yeah. Nice. Oh man, this Weavile set's sick. Yeah, I think the Stealth Rock, I think that was this joke maybe. Teslano says, he carries Earthquake. Okay, yeah, he should have EQ'd. I can calc while he's thinking. I'm pretty sure Earthquake does quite a lot to Weavile. Pretty sure a physical Nidoking, I'm assuming it's like Adamant, Life Orb, right? Is it Life Orb, Teslano? Adamant? Is max attack? Like what are we dealing with here? Well, Teslano, if it is Adamant max attack Life Orb, that Earthquake would have killed my Weavile. Well, it wasn't a 100% chance to kill, but it was a very good chance to kill. So, there's the thought. Do I sack this? He's not scarfed anymore. I don't really fear whatever he does. No, actually I do, so I sack this. This will do a lot of damage. Flamethrower will kill me, that's fine. Nidoking Ring, Sucker Punch, Stealth Rock, Resto Chesto, and Toxic Spikes. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, the rest of the team he gave him was hella good. That's a madman set, Teslano. What the fuck? That's so mad. What? Kigo, what's up? Oh, Kigo says, what's up, man? I'm 2 stars away from hitting Legend. Give me some moral support. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I missed your message, Kigo. Dude, how are the battles going? Best of luck on getting a Legend. I know you can do it, Kigo. You've been practicing. I remember helping you build index when you were starting out, and seeing you progress is, like, exactly why I do content on YouTube in the first place. If you get to Legend, like, I'm gonna be so proud of you, man. And if you don't worry about it. Why would you not flamethrower there? Oh no, Forrest is choking! He choked! He choked! Alright, well I'm gonna show off my Mega Latios anyway. Just the giggles. Oh, he switched! This guy's too good for me. He switched. I don't even get to show off my Mega Latios. What? But I really want to. How much does this do? It's okay. Froze him! Oh my god. Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, that's unlucky. That does not matter in retrospect because he had totally lost this battle beyond all senses of the imagination. And at this point, I'm just like showing off the rest of the team so that you all can see the sets I run and how cool Mega Latios looks. The freeze is very unlucky, but he had a 0% chance of winning at this point. I could have just Icicle Crashed again. I don't know why he didn't Flamethrower there either. Forrest was playing this game so well until he didn't Flamethrower to kill my Weavile, which would have put him in an okay position. I mean, I still would have revenge killed his Chandelure, and I still would have won, but it would have looked a lot better. As far as the Nidoking set goes, that's pretty sick, Teslano, that is. However, I am shocked that you did, instead of Toxic Spikes. Wait, the Nidoking runs Sucker Punch, Stealth Rocks, Rest, and Toxic Spikes. Yeah, instead of Toxic Spikes, dude, give it should have given it Earthquake, I think. I really think so. Because you have enough entry hazards, right? Like, you have this guy to set up entry hazards. Tyranitar can set up entry hazards. Dude, I'm trying to perfect the memes here. If he had EQ, that probably would have killed me. But anyway, yeah, I think it was a misplay, not Fireball in there. Well, GG, well played. It's a great game, Forrest. I don't think you could have won frozen or unfrozen. The freeze was irrelevant. However, it was insult to injury, I suppose. Yeah, I think a flamethrower on the last turn would kill Weavile and put you in the best spot. That's all good, man. Overall, I think you played well. And if the Nidoking had Earthquake instead of Toxic Spikes, you could have Earthquaked to kill my Weavile. And that would have led to a very close battle. You have a really good team, though. Just that Skarmory or Tyranitar can already run either Spikes or Stealth Rocks. So I think if your Nidoking had Earthquake instead. Well. GG, well played, everybody. It's a great game. This Earthquake's a grudge. Well, in the stream, by the way, Spawn, good to see ya. Missed a couple other messages. Christian Enterprises managed to catch your stream. Probably be the last year, so happy Christmas and Happy New Year's. Well, okay, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to you too, man. Christian Enterprise, for still here, dude. Have a wonderful holiday season. Yeah, Magikarp Z Splash turnaround. Last Wantless. You tuned in very late. This is an extra battle. Click the X in the top right of the battle window. Or you can let me quickly kill you guys. Alright, here comes the Fire Fang. Didn't kill. And I thought him out, but I flinched him. Should've gone for fucking Stone Edge. Thought it would kill. He's got Flash Fire, by the way, so I gotta switch back out into this thing, and I gotta press buttons. So he's gonna Energy Ball. It's gonna do tons of damage, and then we're gonna go for the Earth. Declaw looks cooler. Look at that animation. All right, GG, well played for us. Thanks for playing, and thank you all so much for watching. Seriously, appreciate it. You can find all my Pokemon battles in a playlist in the video description below, as well as my variety playlist for all things non-Age of Empires 2. And again, that's the best way to support my Age of Empires content. Besides, obviously, financially, you know, in ways like not using ad block, leaving a like, a comment on every video, subscribing to my channel, social media pages, etc. Is to just support the content for things like Pokemon. There are a lot of people that play Pokemon, for example, that probably played Age of Empires 2 as a kid, and have no idea that it has a tremendously large competitive player base today. And this is a great way to introduce them to the game, so do your part. It's exciting, and I'm glad that I can bring you all some Pokemon content on the side. Thank you all for sharing today's stream with me. Don't go yet, though, for the 25 people who are left. I have a couple questions for a few of you that I would like to ask. As Infiltrator? Oh, give it Flash Fire. Give it Flash Fire. Here's Infiltrator? Alright, Forrest, my man. Forrest, before you go, duplicate that team you had. Replace T-Spikes with Earthquake on Nidoking. And change Infiltrator on Chandelure to Flash Fire. And then suddenly, you'll be 3K Elo and the Viper of Pokemon. Because Teslano is like a really creative, interesting team builder, and running things like that are slightly off meta can be very effective. Like a physical Nidoking, for example, no one's going to play around that. They're going to send in their Blissey or something like that, and then get bodied by your physical Nidoking. Do it. My pleasure, man. Alright, so before we end off the video, then I'm going to briefly go over the team again. This is my favorite Lycanroc Dusk set. I don't think it's the best one. I want to find an example of my team builder of a more standard Lycanroc Dusk one. Team I borrowed from somebody, as I do sometimes. I like to build my own teams, but it's really good to use teams for other people's teams for references. This is NJNP. Yeah, so this is not a standard Lycanroc set, I don't think, but this is made by NJNP, and this is a really interesting one, right? Where it's a lead Lycanroc with Focus Sash, because Lycanroc's, you know, defenses are made of paper mache, so it's gonna die. So the idea is that you set up Stealth Rock, or you taunt them on turn 1, so they can't set up Stealth Rock, and then you set up Stealth Rock. They bring you down to your Focus Sash, you endeavor them down to 1 HP, because Lycanroc has a 110 base speed, which is pretty fast, honestly, and if their lead is slow, or just not extremely fast, you will actually get them down to 1 HP, and then you can kill them with Accelerock. So I just want to showcase this set real quick, and give a shout out to NJNP for a really innovative Accelerock set. And that's the type of stuff that Teslano brings, man. If I ever do my own equivalent of Hita Fajita, which I'd love to do, yeah, I want to see what Teslano brings to the table, because he's a creative team builder. And you gotta be innovative if you want to climb the ladder. You do need to also build good teams, but a really good player is one that brings something a little bit unexpected. This Weavile significantly just outperformed my expectations. This is excellent. This Pokemon just happens to be good. No one knew. I'm still running like a pretty retro set in this, though. This thing has infinite amounts of good sets you can run on it. The most standard Lycanroc set, and I don't know if I actually have it in any of my teams anymore, is the one that runs the Z move. Yeah, but I don't think I have it in any of my teams. And that one's really good. So overall, this is a pretty solid team. I actually think in retrospect, this Rocky Helmet should maybe be the leftovers, because I already have a Rocky Helmet over here. So like, I might actually change that right now. I felt like I needed the residual recovery, but I don't know. It's difficult for me to say, because versus McKay's team, he was very specially offensive rather than physically offensive, and it's going to vary from team to team. This is a very cool Volcarona set. And I run Swarm instead of Flame Body, because usually after Quiver Dance, you sometimes actually live with less than a third of your max health, and then the Bug Buzz just blows them back. It's great. This is a Pokemon I've actually never used before. Mega Latios, I prefer a Scarf Latios mostly. So this thing also generally outperformed my expectations, pretty cool. Decent mixed attacker. Overall, just this is a solid team. And it's, yeah, I'm just really proud of how it turned out. Hope you all enjoyed watching the video, and there will be plenty more Pokemon Age of Empires on the way. So yeah, thank you so much for the support, really appreciate it. If you leave a like and a comment, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be back in about 30 seconds, and I have a couple questions for the people in the Twitch chat, so stick around for those. And of course, have a wonderful holiday season. By the time I post this on YouTube, though, it might be after New Year, so I hope you had a wonderful holiday season. And if so, tell me about it in the comments. Oh, wait, I just realized that this team does not have a defogger on it. It does not have a defogger on it because this is a Mega Latios, because I wanted to show it off. This thing should run defog. I would have been boned, actually, if he set up Stealth Rocks early on, because then I could not have swept him with Volcarona. So I'm going to make a brief little amendment to this video and say there is one flaw with this team, actually. I should shift around the moves a little bit. Ideally, this would be Stealth Rock, and this should actually be Defog. And why exactly? Because this is a Volcarona team. And initially the plan was not to make it a Volcarona team, but this team actually does need defog support, and it does not currently have it. And without that, setting up an early Stealth Rock can be quite crippling to Volcarona. In fact, it generally destroys it. I think that during that game, Forrest had an opportunity to stop my Volcarona from setting up by switching out into the Tapu Fini, like, immediately, and then trying to either scald me to death or maybe running Nature's Madness, or whatever else he had on his team. What did he even have on his team? Yeah, he had some options. Like, he could have gone to T-Tar, for example, and try and threaten me out. There were a lot of opportunities there to stop that sweep, but it is really scary when it happens. However, in the future, I will now be carrying Defog on this Landorus. However, just know that I run many variations of teams. If you think you've seen this one before, just know that I run ones with very slight differences. And I think that this improves the team a lot, and that there we go. This thing has Stealth Rocks now. Solved it. Hope that amendment was helpful in some way. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, you predicted me on turn 1 was really good. Like, I want to emphasize that Teslano was completely correct with his analysis of how that game went. Like, you made a lot of really, really good plays. Like, predicting my lead on turn 1 was, like, devastating. And you have the potential to be a very, very good battler. And the team Teslano set up for you is actually just pretty sick, too. Like, it's just off-meta enough that it will destroy people who do not expect, for example, Sucker Punch from Nidoking, which actually hits really, really hard. And the team was just really well built. Like, it was super duper well built. And even though you made a couple misplays, you also made a lot of really good plays. Like, yeah. No, you didn't make a lot of bad plays. You made a lot of good plays and a few bad plays. Yeah. It just takes practice, it's like Teslano says.